What's going on YouTube? Dorito here, and Luch is gone still, so we're finishing up this bike so we can send it. What we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and fix the throttle linkage and line it up a little bit better. Maybe replace the throttle on it, take the front wheel off and get all the rust off of it, and clean the whole bike up in general. Then hopefully we'll be able to put it and send it. So let's get on with it, shall we? Okay guys, I went ahead and took that piece of wire and cut it down and actually bent it to the shape again. Made it a little tighter of where I want it. Get my hole drilled here. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and drilled a hole in right here, and so I can actually, it was actually on the other side. This side is a little looser, so I drilled a hole in the arm itself. So there we go. Hey. Cool. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there we go. And I haven't even changed the throttle yet. Okay, we're going to see if we can tighten up the throttle a little bit first too, because I noticed there's a little bit of play right there. So let's go ahead and see if we can do something about that. Bring it, tighten it up some. There we go, got that all the way up. We're actually, now that we got the throttle linkage working, we're actually going to go on to the throttle now. This thing's old and sticky, and yeah. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that off and see what's wrong with that, shall we? Okay, we got it off. Let's get it apart. What I did was I took apart the throttle, went ahead and lubed it up. Gonna tighten it up and see how it works. Hopefully we'll do that. If not, then maybe I might have to end up buying a new throttle. But let's tighten this up and go from there. Well, it's a lot quieter, that's for sure. So we got full throttle? Yes, we do. Sweet. Okay, so now we got the linkage working. We got actually the throttle working pretty good. Nice and quiet, doing its job. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get that front wheel pulled off, get all the rust taken off of that, and then get ready to take this outside and wash it. First thing though, actually, I'm gonna pull this seat. We're probably gonna end up putting the black seat that I covered on there. So we're going to take this one off right now. It's pretty basic. It's just got two little tabs underneath, which are pretty simple. You just go ahead and loosen them with the screwdriver a little bit. Bend the tabs back. And pull it right off. Let's go ahead and just give you a little preview of that real quick. So what do you guys think of that? I think that's going to pop and look a lot better. Okay, so I went ahead and shot the bolts on this. They looked pretty rusted. So I went ahead and shot it with some more CLP, and going to get these things broken loose and get them off real quick, so we can get it clean. There we go. There's one, and there's two. Let's go ahead and get this off so we can get this cleaned real quick. There we go. As you can see, there's a lot of rust in here. Okay. As you guys can see, there's a lot of rust all over these things. Bad, bad, bad. All right, Luch Mob. Well, got the wheels set up. We got some water in the bucket. We got some steel wool. Set some plastic down. I just don't want to get all that Ajax-y type crap on the floor. So we're going to go ahead and scrub this up and go over it and see how it comes out. So hopefully we can get, ooh, it's working actually real good. So let's go ahead and get this all scrubbed up and see what it looks like.
It's 100 spokes, so it's going to be a little while. I'm actually surprised at how good it's actually looking in those spots. Wow. Let's see if we can go ahead and just give you guys a little look-see here. Now, I only did a few of them, but I don't know if you guys can notice the difference or not. Right here is the ones that are done. Actually starting to do. So, I think they're going to turn out pretty good. You know, I don't know, here's another fun fact too, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but steel wool is a good fire starter. You can actually take steel wool and spread it out when it's dry, and you can actually use a 9-volt battery and arc it, and it'll actually be good kindling, so you can start fire. So there's a little helpful fact for you. Oh, by the way, America! Okay, so, this is what this side's looking like. I haven't rinsed it off yet, but you see the blingage? And this is what the rusted side looks like. So I still gotta clean that side up, but what do you guys think? So let's give it a few more minutes. And tinfoil. And I was like, wow, you know, well, maybe I should take some off my hat and use it. But then, you know, then if I took it off my hat, then they might be able to hear my thoughts. So who knows about that one? I was watching Katana88, little shout out to Katana88, you rock, brother. I was watching his live stream last night, was watching that airplane stripper, they call it monkey snot, monkey jizz. I'm gonna see if I can find some of that to actually do that Reaper frame and the wheels as well, and see if we can get all that paint off that way. So, that actually, I was dreading doing it, but then I saw that video and I was like, So, thanks a lot, Katana, brother, you rock, man. Can't really give you one, but give you a blue hand. You rock, bro. It's turning out surprisingly well. I am impressed. Definitely a pain in the butt, definitely tedious, but totally worth it. My God, the difference. Looks so good. Still got more to do, but, you know, it's looking real good. I'm impressed. Good job, Dorito, good job. Anyways, shout out Fan1701, you rock, my brother. And Zena, and Link. Oh, you thought you were going to get away from me. Haha, take that, you stinky rust. Haha.
Do need to do a little bit of touching up, but check it out. See the difference? So, actually think it turned out pretty good. There's a couple little spots I gotta get. I'm gonna get them real quick and then get them mounted on get the tire mounted back on the bike, and we'll go from there. So, okay, now that we got the rim all blinging, what you guys think? Rinsed it off. It's not perfect, but it's damn near. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and slap it on the front here and get it on. And then I gotta pull off the chain guard, adjust the chain, clean up the clutch some, wipe down the motor, then take it outside and wash it. So let's go ahead and get these forks, this rim right on right now.
Hundred spoke bicycle rim is what these things have on it. So it's pretty cool though.
Slug it up. Then you want to just tighten it up, just like a bicycle. Okay, so, there we go. Check it out. I love the way it looks, the reflection. It looks pretty cool. This chain guard off in order to adjust the chain, as well as clean the engine area, lube up the chain real good and stuff like that. But the one thing that sucks about this chain guard is you actually need to get a ratchet with an extension and a half-inch socket. And you got to go in through the back here, around the exhaust, and kind of just find the bolt and get a ratchet onto it, or a socket onto it, which really, really is a pain in the butt. So, you know, shout out to these guys when they designed it, idiots. So let's get this off. Fun. Miss you, Luch. Up in a magnetic tray. Very important. Don't want to lose that nut. Oh, see? This bounces right out of the magnetic tray. This nut. Okay, so let's get back on the other one, get that all loosened up too. So remember, half-inch ratchet, and these are lock nuts. I am going to use Loctite when I put them back on, but, you know, they are lock nuts. And they're not the nylon ones, they're the old school pressed ones. So these I trust a lot. Okay, now that we got that off, don't forget, take these nuts, put them in the magnetic tray. Those nuts. Okay, so we got our chain tensioner right here, as you can see. Chain's just a little loose, it's not too bad. There's a little surface rust on the top of this thing here, very light. So I'm just gonna take a wire wheel with a drill and just go over it real quick, just to make it look a little bit nicer. It looks pretty crappy, so. Nice, check the tension on the chain. It isn't too bad at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and lube the chain up. I'm gonna put a towel here so I don't get the nasties everywhere. And go ahead and use my good old CLP. You know, like I said, I like that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some CLP, get the wheel and just slap it on there freely. Squirrel! I went ahead and I put a jimmy on the carburetor, so it's got a glove on it. We won't get no water inside of there. So we're going to go ahead and move things out of the way, get this off the lift, and take it out front and wash it. So let's get on with it. Bam, just like that. See, a washer had to have gone with these nuts. Alright, so let's get this out.
Okay, we got it out here. We got the rims cleaned. We got everything stripped. So let's go ahead and clean up the rims.
Papa, let's get on with it, shall we? Taco Cat spelled backwards is, oh, wait, Taco Cat.
No, you turn it down, turn it up. The other way. The other way, turn it. More, more, more. Keep turning it. A little bit more. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, so we got it all cleaned up. We're gonna get it in and get it back together now. So let's get this done.
I gotta put this chain guard back on and tighten up the screws, because why? Everybody likes a tight screw. Thanks, Luch.
Okay, people, we got it in, got it cleaned up. I think it looks pretty good. Now what we got to do is we're going to go ahead and get the chain guard on, put the black seat on, wipe it up a little bit more just to make sure it's nice and blingy, get some gas in it, make sure it fires up, and then take it for a ride. Remember, it's got 2 bolts and 2 nuts. Remember, those nuts. They're actually locking nuts. They're the pressed ones. So they're definitely not going to go anywhere once they get on. But we'll get some Loctite on them as well. Got the chain guard on, which was a pain in the butt. Anyways, that's all tightened up, Loctited on. And I'm using the blue Loctite, so you can always take it off, but it's definitely not coming loose. We're going to get the seat on, get some gas in it, get the condom off the carburetor, and then give it a start. So let's make sure this fits and go from... Oops. Drop my nut, that nut. Let's go ahead and get ready to get some gas in it and get it started. There. Good old super unleaded. Thing is about this is the gas tank, the phony gas tank above it, really gives you it hinders space in between here, and it's really harder to get gas in, so you're better off using a funnel. Not going to put in too much. enough to take it for a good little ride, huh? So let's hope that works. So let's go ahead and try and get this to start. Let me put this up real quick. Oh yeah, we got to remove the condom from it. So we got the black seat on it, got the chain guard done. Looks pretty good. We'll get it outside in a minute, but let's go ahead and get it started real quick. So hopefully it's good. Here we go. Started, take it for a ride, shall we? Fast so we can get this thing going, shall we? There we go. All right, people, there you have it. So we polished the pig, so to speak. Anyways, it's all cleaned up, ready to go, chain lubed up, carburetor's working great, throttle's working great, Oil's been changed, new spark plug, cleaned everything, got all the rust off of everything, polished up the wheels. So this is where I go ahead and shout out to some subscribers. Really appreciate you guys checking out the channel, and I hope you keep coming back. So let's go ahead and give a quick shout out, shall we? We're going to go ahead and start out with Sick With It. You rock, brother. Craig Durbin, you rock too. Jelly Duck 100, you rock. Desert Echo, you rock. And then Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, you rock, brother. Thanks for subscribing, you guys. Hope I'm giving you guys some quality stuff. Anyways, you know, Luch is not around. What, Luch? Luch, where are you? Nope, no Luch. Anyways, Luch will be around. We're going to get that dirt bike together. And like I said, this one is just to pass it through. So anyways, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button if you like. And go ahead and leave some comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. So thanks for watching, and rock on. Viva el Lucha Cabre. Don't forget to have your meat and potatoes for dinner. America!